everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today I thought it would be fun to do like a little catalog of the metal classic size discs that we have. Somebody had asked me a little while ago if I knew all the metal disc colors, and I think I do. I don't necessarily 100% remember what came on what planner or if it was an exclusive plan. I mean, I know for the most part, but I haven't been keeping track over the past couple of years, but I do pretty much have an idea, and I do know I own all of the colors, because I'm definitely that person that will buy a planner just for the disc, because that's just who I am. And they become like a collector's, I don't know, I'm like, I have to have them all, and when I get to a certain point, I'm like, well, I own them all, so I might as well keep going. So anyway, so I thought I'd go through the metal disc colors that we have. So we have about 22 colors. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have them all. If I don't, I'm gonna be really sad. Something to keep in mind, there are variations of the same color that might have come on the same thing. So for instance, we had a Hobby Lobby pack of rainbow discs, and we got those, in mini and classic size and expander discs. Those ones I have found, I've bought like multiple packs of those, and I have found, like, for instance, like these greens over here. I don't know if you can tell super well because of my lighting. I'm trying to use natural light in a mix of like my ring light, so it might be still kind of hard to tell the difference, but this one's definitely like a more green, and then this one's the same color, but it's a little bit more muted, but they're both from the rainbow pack. So I just kind of think sometimes, depending on like when a batch was made, they might not have made them the exact same color, so you might have variations. I know there's definitely variations of the blush color as well. So just like things like that to keep in mind. But let's just go through. I made a little chart. I just printed off like a little grid, and then I went through, just hand wrote what I call the colors, what I kind of know the colors by. I do currently store my discs in this little tray, which comes in the 3-drawer Michaels like little, it's meant to be a washi storage. I will try to leave the link down below so you can check it out, but I love storing my discs in here. I think you can store 11. I have 9. What was that? 9, 10, 11, yeah, and then 12, and then I took, so maybe it's like 9 or 11 or 12, I can't remember, of metal. I know classic discs for sure you can store at least 11 to 12 of those ones. But it looks all crazy right now, but I have like my minis in here, but we'll do those another time. I just want to focus solely on classic size, so I went and pulled out each individual color. So I have my little chart here that I just made, and again, these are just names I call them by. They don't really, I mean, nobody gave them names, so I'm giving them names of what I think that they go in. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. I did take a few pictures in natural light of some of these colors that are similar, so I will try and have those pop up over here. That way you can kind of see the difference. Once again, it's just really hard to capture the color of metal. So just, I'll try my best to describe, the coloring on them. Okay, so first we have black. Black metal discs, and I'm just going in the order that these are in, no specific order. I'm not going by release order because honestly I don't remember, but I just wanted to go like in a pretty order. But first we have black metal. So this one, we first saw black metal on Goal Getter. If you don't know, and if you haven't been planning with Happy Planner a very long time, we got our first Happy Planner girls. Let's see, we have 3 different sets now, so almost about 3 years ago or so. And when we got our Happy Planner girls, that was the first time we saw our metal discs. So on a version of Goal Getter, we did get black. There was like another one where we got the gold metal disc. So for Goal Getter, so we got black. This has also been found on Supermom Planner, as well as a student Target planner a few years ago. So, but this disc is pretty rare. I've seen them go for a pretty penny for sure to get like a set, either a set of 9 or a set of 11 of these, but they are pretty rare. They haven't been on a planner since that Target student planner and or the Supermom, whichever one came out first. They haven't been on a planner since then. It was exclusive to those, so this one's definitely a harder one to find out in the wild, but they're not impossible. Any of these you could probably find on buy-sell trades, but again, because they are so rare, it might be a pretty penny. Although I feel like this should be, you know, a disc that we just have more of anyway, so I'm like, why don't we just have this? Like, this should be a staple metal disc to have. So who knows, maybe in the future we'll get another planner that has the black metal disc. Then we have silver. I believe I got my silver at Michael's. For a little while, Michael's was selling the metal discs. Mine doesn't have as many anymore. Mine really only has like the pink and I think like gold, but I haven't really seen silver in a while, and I haven't seen the turquoise that was there in a while either. But this is silver. It's a true silver. It is different than a color that if I do the mini, like the mini discs, it is a little bit different than the silver that's in there. It's more of like a gunmetal blue silver or something, but this one's like a true silver. And I think this color was actually also on, I think this was also on like a memory planner. It was like a deluxe memory planner. I think this silver was on. I think that's where I got this. It's either that or I got it in like an individual pack. I can't remember. Again, I didn't keep track of these as well as I did with the sticker books, but these ones, you know. So that's true silver. Then I have gold. So this is like your true gold. It looks like gold. It has like a bronzier gold tint to it. It's just, I just call this one your more true gold color. Again, we found this one first came on like one of the Goal Getter planners, and then it's been on, you know, it's been on things like Homebody. What other planners have? Mainly like the Happy Planner girls were the ones that most likely had the metal discs on them that were like deluxe. Or also, I think it came on like a student planner as well for Target. Then I have a true yellow gold. This is like more of a yellow tint, and again, I'm going to try my best to show you. I will post a picture and hopefully you can see. So this is my more yellow gold, and this one's like my more true actual gold. Hopefully you can kind of see the difference. I will try to post the picture and hope for the best that, you know, you can tell. But the yellow gold came, okay, so this is what I'm trying to remember. It either came in the rainbow pack from Hobby Lobby or it came on the Target student planner, but I'm pretty sure it came in the Hobby Lobby pack, just because I feel like I remember thinking that, like, why didn't the Target planner come with like a super yellow color? So I think this is from the Hobby Lobby pack of rainbow discs. Again, I moved all my discs. Originally I had them all together and then I wanted them in rainbow order, so I kind of moved them around, but so that's what I'm thinking. So this is like the yellow gold. So it's either there or it was on the Target student planner. So just go with one of those. That is yellow gold. Then we have the beautiful red. I remember when this came out, I was so excited and I went like right away to like several Targets in my area to try to find the super rare metal red disc. This one was only on a Target student planner, or not student planner, it got on a Target student planner later, but this originally we saw this the year before the student planner. We saw this on a teacher planner, which was even better because the teacher planner was big, and that meant you got 11 of them right off the bat, which was awesome. So super rare. This was only on that, as well as the Target student planner that came out last year that had the rainbow discs. It had one red disc on it. So this is another one of those like the black that is very rare, and I've definitely seen these go for a pretty penny. But yeah, so they're not impossible to find, but you know. So I think I have like a set and a half of these ones, because I think I have a little mini planner that has a set. So I have 7 somewhere else in my life that have the red metal discs on them, but they're just super gorgeous. Okay, next I have, let's go with the pink. We'll zigzag kind of like my colors do. We have the bright metal pink color. So this one we first saw on the Trendsetter Happy Planner Girl planner, and then we've seen them on a lot of planners since then. I think a Supermom might have had them. I don't remember. Just a lot more planners. This one was a lot more common. You could buy this one in a pack if you wanted to, just like all pink, as well as it also came in those in that rainbow pack from Hobby Lobby. So, and I think it had like 2, and the Target student planner had like 2. Like this was a very like easy color to get, and still is a pretty easy color to get. So that's just a bright like hot pink. Okay, let's go over here. So I have the blush color. So this is kind of where we start getting real similar in color. So I put this one down as the blush that was in the Hobby Lobby rainbow pack, because there was like a blush color, and for a while I kind of thought it was pretty similar to the Botanicals planner, deluxe planner that was at Hobby Lobby. But this one is that one, and it's ever so slightly lighter. So the one from the Hobby Lobby pack is like, has like, it's like a tiny, like a half a shade difference, literally. And again, it could just be a batch thing, you know, it could just be the batch. They meant to have it be the same color, but batches just come out differently if they're done at a different time. So that's the rainbow pack blush, and then I have the Botanicals blush, which again I will try and leave a picture so that way you can kind of see the difference. I can see the difference really well on my end, but again, I don't know how this is going to translate, you know, through the camera. But this one is like a half a shade lighter than the rainbow pack blush. So that's the Botanicals in blush. Then we have Rose Gold, which Rose Gold is a lot lighter. So if you hold that next to, which again, I don't know if you can tell because of my ring light, but if you hold it next to the blush color, it is a lot lighter of a Rose Gold. But this one I think was on the original Glam Girl. I think it was on the newer Glam Girl. So it's been on a couple planners. So this one's not super, super hard to find. And I think it was sold individually. I don't think it is anymore. So that is Rose Gold. Then we get Champagne, which then we can kind of see the difference between the Rose Gold and the Champagne. The Champagne is a lot lighter, a ton lighter than the Rose Gold. So they kind of just really go down in like the pigment, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word for metal, but yeah, so the Champagne is definitely a lot lighter. It's kind of like almost silvery, but the silver next to it definitely looks silver compared to this one. Originally I thought for a while, like, is this silver? And then I put it next to my actual silver and I was like, oh, that's definitely not silver. So, but that is that color. So it's just like a nice champagne kind of color. Okay, moving into my blues. So we got a bright blue. So originally, let's go down here for a second. Originally, we got this turquoise, which is a pretty light turquoise. It's not super, super bright. This one you could get individually if you wanted to and get it like in a pack from Michaels. I got mine from Michaels online. As well as I believe, no, this wasn't in the rainbow pack. I don't think there's a bright blue. But this is just like a normal turquoise. And then we got the Target student planner, which had an even brighter version. So again, I think it was just like the batch, honestly. I really do think it was just like they wanted the same color, but when they did the batches, it came out a little bit brighter. So I don't know if you can tell. I'll try and leave the picture. So hopefully you can try and see. Again, I don't know how successful it's going to be. It's just really hard with metal and lighting. But this one is a lot brighter, and this one is the one from the Target student planner last year that had the rainbow metal discs. And then this one came, you could buy this color individually at Michaels, I believe. So that's the bright blue, and then we have just like the regular turquoise. So it's really like bright turquoise and then like a neutral, not neutral, good lord, and then like just like a lighter turquoise. Then we also got on that Target student planner, we got a dark blue, which I was so excited for. And we also got it shortly after, I believe it was shortly after we got it on the Target student planner as well with the rainbow discs. Just like that nice, really dark blue, which is super awesome. And again, I did have both, you know, options. And again, there was like that slightest bit of tint change, but I really do think they intend to have the same color, and then just the batches, however they mix the color to pour the metal. You know, I just think it kind of just changes a wee bit. Oh, I was definitely supposed to go to purple. That's okay. Let's just do all the blues. Then we have, this is like, I want to call this like a gray powder darker blue. So this one was on and is on the new 2020 Faith Planner that is at Hobby Lobby. I believe it came out for summer time, so I think it's an 18-month planner, but I don't remember. Again, this was one of those things I bought just for the discs. But this is definitely like a powder blue, like powder gray blue color, and it's darker. And I say it's darker because the one that we got in the rainbow pack, so this was from the rainbow pack from Hobby Lobby, this one is a lot lighter. It still has that like blue-gray tinting to it, but next to it, you should definitely be able to tell, hopefully. I'll leave the pictures, how much darker this one is. And I was kind of hoping, honestly, when I went to Hobby Lobby to look at these discs, I was hoping it was the same color so I wouldn't have to buy a planner just for the discs, but they ended up being, I held the rainbow pack to it, and they ended up being just ever so slightly different. But this one's definitely lighter than the 2020 Faith Planner, but this one is from the rainbow pack of discs that you can get at Hobby Lobby. Okay, I'm moving back up to purple. Sorry, I skipped around. So we got Lavender. The first time we saw the Lavender metal disc was on a Target student planner, and it had like the little pineapple cover and it had hollow on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's mine. And I bought so many of them, especially because like after a little while Target clearanced them out and it was like $7 or something like that. So I was all for it because originally that was the first purple disc that we got, and it was so exciting. And then we got to see it again in the rainbow pack from Hobby Lobby of metal discs, and so that was the first time though we saw the Lavender metal. Then from there we also got, later on, we got an individual of this really pretty purple. I call this one Hobby Lobby purple, because it's from Hobby Lobby. It's Hobby Lobby obviously isn't purple, but I call this one that just because this was exclusive to Hobby Lobby, and it's just a lighter purple. It's not like the most purple, and honestly when it came out I was kind of sad that it wasn't like a purple, but it's like a pinky purple, I want to say. I don't know, I don't really know how to describe this purple. Indigo, violet, maybe more of like a violet purple, I guess. But this one's from Hobby Lobby. You can get it separately, and I think it was only available, it's definitely not available in big, I don't think, because I don't have it. And I have all the expander discs as well, so I don't think this was available in like big size, but I can't remember. But that is my Hobby Lobby purple. And then we got my absolute favorite that I had to get like a million of. Anytime I saw somebody was selling them, I was like, they're mine. We got the true purple that came on the Target student planner, and you best believe I was buying all the Target student planners in my area so I could get a full set of these. And then I found people that were selling just the purple, and then Happy Planner had to put these planners for like $6 on clearance on their website, and I bought even more so I could just have all the purple discs ever. But this one is gorgeous. It's pretty close to my nail color actually. But this one's gorgeous. It's been exclusive to that Target student planner. However, we did get a mini size in the same color on the mini Stargazer planner, and I was really hoping, I was like, why didn't they do it for the classic size to make my life so much easier to get a hold of this purple? But they didn't. But that's okay, I got plenty of them, and it's my absolute favorite purple. Like, this is the purple that I'm like, yes, that is royalty right there. So super pretty. Okay, moving last to our green. So we got that super bright green. So this is like green apple, sour green. Yeah, so this one's from that Target student planner. Again, with the rainbow discs that came out last year, it was exclusive to that. And again, we got one of those on that planner. So if you wanted a full set, you had to buy a bunch of them or find somebody selling individually, which I think I did end up finding somebody selling them individually so that way I could get, you know, a full set of these because they're gorgeous. Like, I just want all the colors, you know, like I need them all. They're like Pokemon. You gotta have them all. So that's bright green. And then again, I kind of mentioned this at the beginning of this video, but we got a variation with that rainbow pack. So these are both from the rainbow pack of discs from Hobby Lobby. I bought like 3 packs, and in one of the packs, one of them was just, it must have just been a different batch. This one is a lot brighter and has like more of like an emerald green to it than this one. This one's like a muted emerald green, but they were both from that same pack from Hobby Lobby. I just bought them at like completely different times, so I think, you know, just when they got new stuff in, it was just a different batch, slightly lighter and or darker batch. I honestly don't remember which one I got first, but either way, so if you have like slightly differing shades of these, I just really think they tried to get the same color, but different batches come out a little bit differently. I don't know if that helps you see. I think I took a picture of this, so I'll put it there. But I hope you can kind of see, like, it's just ever so slightly lighter. So super real, but it's like an emerald, really pretty green. And last, this one is so rare. It's only been on 1 planner ever, unlike our black planner. Oh, now I think of it, I think the silver planner was on a Happy Planner Girl too. Sorry, sidetrack. But this one has only ever been on 1 planner, never to be seen again. It's been on the gorgeous Daydreamer planner. This is mint green. This one definitely goes for a pretty penny. I've seen this one for like a set of 9 for like $200, like crazy. And you know what's even crazier? I've seen people buy them for that much. But you know, like if you weren't planning and mint is your favorite color and you weren't planning at the time that Happy Planner Girl Daydreamer came out, then you definitely missed out on this one. I think I was just lucky that I was really into Happy Planner at that time, so I was able to snag, and I really wish I had bought 2 planners. I almost did, and I didn't think, you know, back then when those things came out, it wasn't like a, I don't know if this is going to be like a thing or popular thing, and to see that it is so popular now and such a wanted item, I'm like, dang, I should have got more than 1 back then. Because like my hobby, like nowadays you go to buy things on a new release and those things like disappear like that, but these like definitely sat on the shelves for a long time, which is crazy to me. And like nowadays, like that does not happen anymore at all. But the mint green Daydreamer is just such a coveted and super gorgeous disc, but it was only ever on that 1 planner, never to be seen again. So who knows, maybe we'll get another one in the future. I have no clue. It would be awesome if they did, but I know the people that paid $200 for a set of 9 would be pissed. So yeah, so there we go. So those are the colors I have. Like I said, I'm like 98% sure I own every single color. I did try and make sure I went through my stack of discs here and make sure I had all of them. I do have a couple mini. There is like a slightly differing color in that mini set, but I just wanted to do one video for this and kind of test it out and see how we like this. Again, I know it's really hard. I wonder if I turn off my light. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay, so lighting, really poopy lighting, but it's natural light. So I don't know if that helped a little bit. You can kind of see, I mean, from my view on my camera, you can kind of see this one's a little bit lighter. I don't know how well you can tell over here because my stand is blocking it, but I do hope this was kind of helpful to you, so that way you can just know what metal discs are out there. Somebody had asked me if I knew, and I think I do because I'm, like I said, 98% positive that I own every single metal disc that has come out from Happy Planner. I do own, I think I pretty much own all the discs for plastic, so if this is something that was interesting, I'm more than happy to do this for plastic size. I'm more than happy to do this for all the sizes of discs. Like I said, I can definitely do the mini discs as well. There's definitely not as many. I think the only mini disc I don't have are like the discs that came in the rainbow pack because I never bought them in mini size because it's just not something for me, but I will go buy them if this is like an interesting, if we want to have this kind of like little template, I guess. I don't know what the right word that I'm looking for right now, but if we want to have this kind of inventory list of our discs as well, and like I said, I can try my best to do it for the classic plastic discs because I'm pretty sure I have probably about 95% of them. I know there's some new planners that came out that might have a little bit varying colors, but I think for the most part, I own them all because once again, I buy discs for, or buy planners for the discs sometime. So yeah, so let me know down in the comments if you liked this video. And again, I'll probably be posting like the pictures of like when I have some better lighting, because again, I don't know if the pictures in here helped, but I'll try and do like my best to kind of capture the slight differences in some of these. Like these ones, you can really see it's like a gradient on my end. I don't know if you can see, and like these are a little bit different, these are a little bit different, these are a little bit different, and then these are a little bit different. So I can try my best to capture the gradient, and I'll probably post those over on my Instagram, and the link for that will be down below. So just keep an eye out for that. But I think that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye!